In a second scenario, we're going to have a look how to post your service usage while still doing the repair, while still being in service. So it might be the case that your repair activity takes quite a long time and that you do not want to wait until the end of the service before you invoice. So that means that you will invoice during your repair period, during your repair activities. How can we do that? So I have a service order for London Candoxy storage, and on the service item lines I see an air compressor. Now this is not in repair yet, so I'm going to bring this in repair. I'm going to say that our technicians are working on it, so the service is in process, the repair is in process, and that means that as of that moment I can start and register some usage of materials and resource time. So I'm going to take a resource, for instance, Mark Hansen. This person has already worked, let's say, for 20 hours on it. Maybe some spare parts that are used as well. So they have consumed some or used some spare parts. Now, let's say that they used a tube to repair this, and they used already 20 tubes. And now at a certain moment I say, like, well, you know, some of this usage I wanna invoice it already. So what can I do? Let's do it like this. So we can start the process now from the service line. So I'm not starting the process from the service order document, but I'm starting it from the service lines. And I can ship an invoice, but I can also do, for instance, ship. So what I'm doing now is I'm clicking on ship. And if I do that, you're going to see now what has happened. Well, let's scroll a little bit to the right, a little bit more. You see here quantity shipped for the first line is 20. If I want to do the same thing here, then I also need to do actions, what I also need to do is post and then ship. And you see now quantity shipped is also 20. So line by line, I have actually posted them as shipped, which means they are executed, and that's also a signal for instance, the invoicing department that they can invoice that service. So to finish our work and to invoice the usage of our resource time and our spare part time, we can make a new service invoice. So I have created a new service invoice for London Candoxy storage. And what are we going to put on the lines? Well, that is what we're going to retrieve from the posted service shipments. And to do so, you have to click here on lines, functions, and then get shipment lines. And what we get now are the two posted service shipments, posted service shipment 13 and 14, which are basically the 20 hours of resource time and the 20 hours of or the 20 pieces of tubes of spare parts that we used for this repair. If I now click on OK, then you see that those two will be on my invoice. And of course, what I can do now is just post this invoice, and then my usage of repair activities and spare parts will be invoiced to my customer. So that is the other way, the other scenario of how to post usage for service.